You already know. Welcome to the King of the Capsule. Everything under the capsule. You can call it the Queen.
You're always blasted late. All the time. You're always late. Half an hour now I've been waiting on you. Come on.
Oopsie.
Welcome to the Kim and the Cap Show. Everything under the sun wrapped up in the capsule. You can call her the queen, you can call me an asshole. Pull out your arguments with the verbal lasso.
Yo!
Wait up, hold a minute. Take out your emotion, let's put some facts in it. No skin, teeth, smile, chuckle, or even grinning. We both play second to none, so who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning?
Yo, what Ross is this?
You're talking about
You can have this on editing.
no, yeah.
Because I don't know if it was all politically correct.
Right, so, you know what I mean? But no, we were talking about those women, why didn't they just give Balthazar what he wanted and what they wanted, but tell him do not put the cameras on?
Right. They were not just doing it with the cameras on. They were engaged. They were watching the cameras, like eye to eye. For me, I find it hard. Okay, I get it. People cheat. Men cheat, women cheat. I get it. As a mom...
Women don't cheat like that, though. How they cheating?
What do you mean?
With camera and them things. Women are just
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm finding it hard to understand or empathize with, like, okay, you're a woman, you have a family, you're doing your thing, you have prominence. Like, you're not, you know what I mean? You're not Cardi B in the strip club. Pre-show and fame. You've got money coming in. I'm assuming their husbands are respectful. And we're also thinking about, we also have to take into consideration.
Some of them might have children.
Of course.
Sorry, go ahead. What were your thoughts?
We have to take into consideration, we live here in the Western world.
True.
Right? This is happening in Guinea. I don't know too much about Guinea, but I'm assuming it's more traditional.
Right.
You know what I mean?
West African
Not
nation.
as liberated as we are here in the Western country. So here, that would be, what's that called? Polyamory, or what is that called? I don't even know.
No, he's just a
doing
cheater.
it?
He's just a cheater.
Okay.
You're just a cheater.
So over there, you know, I've met some women from Africa that talk about those strict roles. The woman role, the man role. There's no mixy.
No blurring of the lines.
No blurring of the lines. So for women to kind of be in this place where, you know, you're supposed to be, you know, woman, mother, proper, you know what I mean? You're in the affluent thing, so you're not, you know, carrying on. Like, for somebody like many of these women to just be skinning out, eyes to the camera with Balthazar. Him, his nipples, his fingers in the pancake, like all these things that he's doing.
Wide open.
And now it's all out. Like, what is the reason? There has to be something more to this story, I think. It has to be beyond just getting dicked down by this man. And him dicking down everybody? No losers in the pack?
Everybody's a winner.
You get a prize, and you get a prize,
and you in the back over there get a prize.
Look under your chair. There's Balthazar's thingy, all ready to.
Everybody get a prize.
Yeah, so I'm curious. I want to keep up with the story and see. I'm sorry to hear about the lady who was unalived by herself there.
Right.
But there has to be consequences of what is going on here.
Well, since it's all consensual sex, what is the consequence? A consequence could come from his wife wanting to divorce him, right? A consequence could come that his children is out there. It's not like his children doesn't know what's going on. This is a small nation. The news breaking, 6 o'clock news. His children now are affected when they're going to school. Most likely they could be going to private school, right? This and that, the other. But the other students teasing them, and now he have to navigate that and teach them, hey, daddy made a mistake, and I know daddy hurt your mama, this and that, the other. Now there's a thing going about the mama too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, let's talk about that.
We don't have that, all that, we'll come on the next episode. We'll research more of that, right? Because we don't want to say nothing.
But give them a taste, because apparently mama was taking it too in her own tape.
Right, supposedly,
so I don't know.
the wife, she had stepped out, but not consistently, like maybe had stepped out.
Not 400 tapes worth.
So My guess, it could be a situation where she was hearing the rumors after the 50th man, 60th, 70th, 80th, 90th woman.
Women, yeah.
Right? A woman, right? The wife said, I've had enough. I found myself a one-time thing. Bam, got me a one-time thing. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Keeps it discreet.
But keeps it discreet. But doesn't leave her husband, because people divorcing like that is like, those nations. And then he found out maybe and kept the thing, right? Some people say it might be swinger stuff like that. I don't reach, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so we can go into that. But what I really wanted to talk about is like, the narrative is really bad is that they're showing black men, and they've always said black people are hypersexualized.
Yes.
We're not hypersexualized. We just have a high libido. We're the original men on the planet Earth. We're the
you
original
are?
race on the planet
Okay.
Earth. Yeah, the black male is the original male and woman on the planet Earth.
I thought
So-
that Lucy, the black woman, was the first one found.
No, that's an old body found, not the first person. She's not the first person.
Oh.
It's old bones,
Okay.
right? Like your old bones?
Yeah. Well, at least she has a name.
No, that's
Where
not
do
her
they
real
find the
name.
man bones?
They find them all the time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So, but that's not her name. That's the name that the archaeologist gave her.
Okay.
The anthropologist
Did you
gave
know her?
Yes, I knew her personally. She used to come to my hut.
Come to my hut.
That's why, and there's a reason why these anthropologists and archaeologists give them European names. Found
Right.
them in, where was she found? Kenya?
Yeah.
Kenya.
Somewhere in Africa. I don't know where.
Northeast Africa, right? It was Kenya. I got to sharpen up my fangs a little bit because I haven't really done, you know what I mean? I haven't, to do that thing in a minute. But I have the books at home. And your name was Lucy?
I guess that.
They could have named her Unfufu.
Fufu. Wait. That could have been. better.
Unfufu Chaka Ngombala Mbigi.
Yeah. Okay. Stop it. I find
I'm not
word
making
very
fun.
offensive.
I like those names. I like that strong name. I tried to give one of my children one of those names before when my children was being born.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I tried to give my baby mother. I told my baby mother, I said, this boy is going to have such a name, strong name, that he's going to have problems going to the airport when he's older.
Oh my gosh.
They're going to hear his name and say, you, just come in this line over here. Yeah, come here. We got to check you out. You know? I like strong African names. Azabizi,
Ooh, that's good.
Imbungala, Mustafa Ibrahim, Habib. Yeah, I want that strong African name.
Okay.
I'm Afrocentric in nature.
Are you?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm not making fun.
Right.
I know I ain't saying a name that's real.
So the point is, Shanae na Lucy, it should have been Umfufu.
Mfufu.
But going back to what you were saying, that many times, I don't want to go off on another tangent like we did with the little people here. Next thing you know, we talk about Methuselah and whatever was going on back in biblical times. Old dusty pun pun. Okay, so you're saying that the narrative is that what? Black men just
No
screw everything.
self-control, right? But here's the problem. Europeans didn't have the high libido like we had. So they looked at high, healthy sex drives as Africans as something that was bad or demonic. And they gave us all these bad connotations, just like they gave us bad connotations that, we have smaller brains than them, this and that, the other, and, we're childish, and all these things. We're backwards, we're primitive, and you know what I'm saying? We're underdeveloped, all kinds of
savage.
things. Right, savagery, this and that, we're not refined, this and that, our broad noses. Every single negative thing that you can think of, right? The Europeans came up with that racist stereotype when Europeans started having contact with Africans, right? And this is just one of them, right? Our sexual prowess, right? Is uncontrollable, unsatiable, like, you know what I mean? Or unsatisfiable.
Is any of that true?
No.
Oh,
Now, do men have high sex drive? The African male? Yes.
yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing.
I feel like the African male
An African
drives
meaning,
the sex the most.
African meaning even us in the Caribbean, because we're all descendants of Africa. So black,
right.
you could use the word black if you
Yeah.
don't want, but African or African descent.
Right.
Right. You don't get 7 billion people.
They have the most.
You don't get 7 billion people on the planet Earth without high sex drives.
Right. I agree.
So you need a high sex drive.
So what does the Balthazar video, what narrative does it give?
That black men is just uncontrollable with their sex drives.
Okay.
No boundaries, no ethics, no morals.
Yeah.
No principles.
Yeah.
No scruples. We just, fuck anything.
Yeah. You don't want that you don't want the world to look at you guys that way.
No.
Well, you know, that video did show a lot of no morals, I think. A lot of no
Those videos,
scruples?
scruples,
Scruples.
right? Well, many videos, not one, right? Many
Right.
videos. It showed women a lot of stuff. Do you know how much women are more intrigued now? Maybe not him because they can't get him, but they're like, There's a high percentage of white women probably night who saw that video now who's like, you know what? I'm trying the black side.
White women?
Yeah, white.
I thought they loved the black side.
No, I'm saying a high percentage of white women who weren't on the black side saw that
They're going to get recruited over.
video. Yeah, they're like,
Okay. Have you gotten any offers? Because
No.
you could be somebody's Balthazar.
no, I would be a Balthazar to somebody, you mean? Yeah, you're right. That's how you
Yeah.
said it. You could be somebody's Balthazar.
Yeah.
Of course I can.
Are you available for that?
No.
Okay. Good to know.
No. However, but I would say that a lot of Caucasian women, not only Caucasian, Chinese, this and that, Filipino, native, anything other than the spectrum of African and African descent is looking at Balthazar's video and like, my God, I always heard the rumors, but
Oh, for the size aspect.
right, his prowess too, his age.
Maybe he's using stones. Or what is it called? Stone?
Stone.
Stones is the ginger wine. But
Oh,
that
the
can make
drink.
people warm.
That drink. Oh,
No,
yeah.
but what's the stuff that the Jamaicans use? There's something.
It's not
that they
Jamaicans. It's Africans. It's Caribbeans. It's anybody from African and African descent culture.
use. And what is it? A tar?
It's like it's a plant composition, right? And it's a stone.
Okay.
No, just it's like pebbles, a rock, brownish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And-
Like hash?
Yeah, it could look like hash. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Pebbles and stone, right?
And what does it do?
You take a little bit of it, right? You rub it on the head of the penis, and it has the properties that it draws a lot of the blood from the penis, because the penis is just the penis is a member that has thousands of blood vessels, or hundreds, probably not thousands, hundreds
Okay.
of blood vessels. Not big like the vessel here that you could see, you know what I mean? But it's much more smaller than that, tinier than that.
Okay.
You running through it, right? And some big ones too. And when a man is aroused, it fills up with blood,
Okay.
and that's what makes it hard and erect. You know what I'm saying? Then when he ejaculates, the blood goes back through the heart and pumping. Blah, 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 blah. That's why your heart rate raises up when you're having sex, because it has to pump blood to another orifice of the body. And,
Okay.
Bam.
I didn't know all that was going on.
So yeah, so the stone just keeps, it draws more heat and blood and numbs it a little bit too.
So is it an allergic
Essentially.
reaction?
And I wouldn't call it an allergic reaction. It's just a whatever chemical reaction from whatever that, you know what I mean? The properties in that thing.
Okay.
And so it makes, and it numbs it a little bit too.
Like when women plump their lips? With
It
those
draws-
things
yeah,
that
because
like...
that's drawing blood, right? That's drawing blood to those areas.
Yeah. So it makes it more...
Right. But
pelts out?
this one is just a piece of rock.
This plumps the head?
Think of a pebble. But if you rub it here, but all of a sudden it gets warm. It gets
Okay.
hot because more blood is coming to that area. And that's
okay.
what stone is. So,
Interesting.
and I don't know why we used to use that as teens, because we were teens. We didn't need it.
You didn't need it.
You understand what
doing
I'm
it
saying?
because everybody else
but
was doing it.
But I'm telling you, that's why men are a different species when it comes to sex. You don't usually need it. But it's like a man, for instance. If a man is endowed and he's 12 inches,
Right. 12 inches?
Jessica, you know that word, 12 inches, 10 inches. But if a man, that's a foot long. You ever seen a sub at Subway? It's a
I
foot
sure
long.
have.
Right. So if a man is 12 inches, you know men are so thin, men would say, you know what, God, I wish I just had another more inch. You know what I'm saying?
It's never
men
good
wouldn't
enough.
mind. Like, you know, not that it's never good enough, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Men is thin. So, but women have that too. Women be beautiful and have good sized breasts and they want to get implants.
Right.
Your breast is good. They're not Dolly Partons, they're not basketball. You got nice little Nerf balls. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. But you still want more.
Right. Yeah. Why?
You know what I'm saying? So men
Right.
are like that too. In certain
Okay.
areas. You're already packing, dude. More
Yeah.
than the average man.
Right.
That's 5.5 inches. That's the average man. More than the average man. But you got 10. But you wouldn't mind if you had 2 more? Okay, cool.
Interesting.
That's also man steer.
That's okay. But what you're saying is that they're not all sex savagery doing it with everybody.
Men.
Men. So does that go for Trump, Diddy, Balthazar, all these guys that are, out there in the public with all this scandal, and all of it is related to a lot of sex.
Here's the thing. Well, first of all, we're not going to talk about Diddy, are we? No.
Well, I
Keep him
just
out.
threw it in there because
Yeah,
he's,
good.
hot in the topics.
Right. And even with the Diddy and the Trumps and this and that, the other, guess what though? Those guys, nothing is really proven yet. Allegations, this, that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know because he's a superstar, he gravitates toward women, so he's had more sex than the average man walking New York City.
Right.
But none like Balthazar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Balthazar is a different beast. Right? But he got proof.
Yeah. Pure receipts.
So if a girl tried to say, you ain't got it like that, you think you're God's gift to woman? You haven't seen my tapes, girl?
Gift, all right. That's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Is it a gift you would like to get?
I don't know if I could handle all that. Yeah. That's a lot of sharing going on there.
No, but if you had a man like Balthazar, you'd be happy.
Like size-wise? I mean, if he's nice.
Stop the fun.
It's not just about the size. No, we've had this conversation before. It's not just about the size.
Frontin'.
It's the motion in the ocean.
No, it's not about that. The point is, the fact that he can get a lot of other women, that would intrigue you too. What's the interest about this? He's just a normal politician. Let me see what this is about. There's an aspect of that.
I don't know. I didn't feel like taking Balthazar after seeing all those things.
You wish. You wish.
That's what you guys think. You guys think that like us women just want like Mandingo to come and tear up our insides. Like
yes.
Not everybody's into
No woman
that.
says, I want a man who's like my pinky finger. Women don't say them thing there.
Okay, but pinky finger is a little extreme.
Okay, that's going to extreme one into another.
Little
but
petite.
it's not about if a man is endowed. It's about his ability to sustain himself, right? So basically have stamina. It's about a man who's, you know what I'm saying, charming. It's about a man who's decently good looking. You know what I'm saying?
There's different layers.
Right. And guess what?
Dick size isn't number one.
That's a high percentage of it because if he doesn't pack, the woman, you know what I mean?
We'll have to say that for the next episode because
But
you'll have to get some of your stats and facts for that.
yeah, but the whole point is that I don't like that narrative, man. Come on, man. Have some self-control. All right, you're cheating on your girl. You're cheating on your wife. Cool. Is your wife forgiving you? If your wife is forgiving you, right? Mm-hmm. And whatever, if she knows or doesn't know and she forgive you, you're doing your thing, well, that's a personal thing. If she leave you or don't leave you, I don't care about nothing about that, right? Mm-hmm. But what I do care about the perception of black men in society.
Right.
That's what I do care about. You understand what I'm saying? And how we're perceived. So, why videotape yourself? You're a high-ranking official of some sort, right? Do your thing, B.
Right.
You do it in your public office. Your office with the flag is and thing. B, you got a lot of money. $69.99, whatever the equivalent is there in their dollars. You don't got a motel money? You got that. You can't get no kind of Airbnb-ish type place. You got that. He has enough money that he can actually own a little small villa or something on the side. That, you know what I mean? You got that.
He has options, but he chose.
The videotapes, he's doing it grimy, like just a street dude who don't got those resources. We got to do it right now in the trunk of our car. You know what I mean? Parked up on the side road from the 401. Like, you know what I mean?
Not the trunk.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing it like he don't got a place where he can get a nice place. Some of those tapes, though, you saw there was a bed and stuff like that. And doing it in a bathroom, it looked like a public bathroom or somewhere. You know what I mean? Doing it on the beach, in the open thing on the beach by the water.
I was outside.
You know, and that's like some 1970s fantasies. Who's doing it on the beach? Setting the camera down on the sand and stuff like that. It's still, it's
well, you know,
beneath him.
there's a drink called Sex on the Beach.
Yeah. Do you drink it? I have to ask. I don't drink, you know.
Oh, my Lord. Anyways, Captain. Balthazar.
Yes.
He's been on the mouth, on the brain, inside of people, on the videotapes.
Yes.
He's the man's new hero.
He's a lot of people saying he's a legend.
A legend.
Legendary.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been I've learned a lot within this short amount of time about Balthazar. Hopefully, Monfu will release a song with
Yeah, the
by the
Balthazar
name.
song?
Yeah. And maybe you'll be doing the dance in there?
No.
What do you think?
No.
You keeping that for private time?
No. Yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
Just wondering.
I ain't doing none of that. But yeah, black men, let's have self-control. Okay, nobody's perfect. You dipped out on your wife. Cool, I get it. Not cool, but you know, I get it. I understand. Your wife find out and she forgive you? Cool, you know what I mean? Keep it personal. Black men, stop coming with these scandals, man. Videotaping yourself, releasing tapes, this and that, the other, all kinds of stuff. Releasing it yourself, trying to get a little hype, releasing it. Whatever the intention, just do the dirt you're doing, but keep it clean like human beings have been doing since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? Everybody does a little sin once in a while, do a little dirt once in a while. But guess what? We could do dirt cleanly and do dirt sloppily. I'd rather see us do dirt cleanly. And people say, well, you shouldn't be doing dirt and stuff like that, because a man told me that the other day. You shouldn't be cheating. That's self-righteousness, because we all do bad things in life. Especially when we're younger, we all do bad things. Some of us do it more older, but we all do. So I'm not going to be self-righteous. But when you do dirt, at least have a boundary in your dirt. So you're cheating? Okay, but don't sleep with your brother's wife. That's a boundary.
Or your uncle's pregnant lady.
Your uncle's pregnant wife.
Or your pastor's wife.
Or your pastor's wife.
Or your bodyguard's wife.
Or the president's sister.
Or your other, oh my gosh, the list.
Or just a married woman, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not right.
It's the same thing if a man is out there and he's in the streets and he's hungry and he's a stick-up man. Yeah, you'd rob somebody here for the wallet, rob somebody, but you don't rob an old lady.
Right.
You don't rob an old man, because that's a boundary you don't cross.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that young guy coming out to the Mercedes who's like 35 years old.
Yeah, that's who you rob.
Right, just take his wallet, this and that.
Street code.
You understand what I'm saying? There's a boundary.
Right.
So some people's not following boundaries. Like now, this happening a lot in African nations and Caribbean. A man break into your house because he heard that you got a safe here. They get the money. They're already masked up, so you didn't even see them. They got the money, the thing, but they still killed you.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? We don't do those kinds of stuff, no.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Have boundaries.
Yeah.
And when it comes to sex, have boundaries.
It's very important.
That's all I'm saying. So we're not looking crazy out here. So now all we can say is, man, he had extramarital affairs. That's it. All single woman, well, it is what it is.
Ain't it though?
Shit.
Well.
Last few words. What do you have?
Okay. That was a juicy topic. It feels good to be back on the stage discussing these things. Balthazar, we got to keep our ears opened. I don't know if I want to keep my eyes open to more. That was a lot of him, that Willie, a lot of women, a lot of videotape, a lot of eye contact. Like he was staring right into our souls. I hope everything works out over there, because like that Nigerian lady was saying on the podcast, like she called him a narcissist, right? Like just not caring about anybody but himself, while videotaping all of this stuff. Like obviously you're doing it, you know you can do it, these people are down to do it, but to feed your narcissistic supply, you have to watch yourself doing it. It's almost like you're holding something over everybody. The women and the husbands, you know? So I would say, you know, do what you want, but it's true. It's important to have respectful boundaries. You have to respect yourself. You have to love yourself and respect the people that you're laying down with, I would say.
Kaboom.
And big love to the little people. Big love to, who else? The people with gaps in their teeth. Who else is sending out love to?
The dwarfs. They're part of little people.
Yeah.
Big love to the single woman and the married woman.
Okay. They all get loving.
They all get loving.
Captain, you just completed some stuff. You've been doing some big things since we've been here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just completed a play.
Yes.
You released a movie. What else has happened since the last time?
We'll screen the movie.
Okay,
It's not fully
screen
released.
the movie.
We went back, did some more editing, and it's going to be released.
Okay. And you got some big things coming up as well.
Yep, another run of the play. for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, so we're going to be dropping that in January, right? And it's starring a few people. Who's starring in the movie, in the play?
Oh, there's you, of course. Right? There's Moon Fu.
Big star.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Circa Beats is up in there
Circa Beats.
doing his greatness. Abby,
Yes.
she's gorgeous. I love her. Shout out. And yours truly. I'm up in there too.
You up in there too?
And I have handcuffs.
Yeah. What you have handcuffs for?
Well, that's for the next episode.
All right.
Right? Keep it like Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Anyways, my people, this has been the Kim No Cap Show. It's your girl Kimmy here, and I'm here with.
Captain.
And yeah, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Come on in, keep coming in and enjoying this great content. The hot topics brought to you. And yeah,
No cap show.
yeah. And cuts.